Like to welcome everybody to the first inaugural edition of the Division Podcast. I'm Ryan G, coming to y'all live and direct from the great city of Lafayette with my comrades, my homeboys.
Yo, this is Chris, man. What's the deal?
And you got Mr. Taylor coming from North Louisiana to give y'all a good perspective of this sports world.
Taylor made.
The aftermath of Hurricane and Tropical Storm Barry. You got Reggie F.
Reggie F, baby. You still Reggie F, baby.
You gonna be F.
Well, we're coming to y'all live, man. What this is, the objective of this right here. We're friends that got together. And we talk sports and we talk mess, we talk junk all the time, and we decided, why don't we share this with the public, because we think the public might like this. So this is what we're doing. This is the podcast. This is the first inaugural edition. We'll hopefully be coming to y'all every week.
The division, baby.
Talking about everything in the sports world. We know y'all might watch media and see a lot of different things and whatnot, but you're going to get a down south perspective, our perspective. We're all dads for the most part. You're going to get that perspective. Fur is the youngest one. Yeah. Reg is like 50. So you're going to get the young and the old perspective and everybody in between. You know what I'm saying?
You must be 60.
Well, I got the gray hair and whatnot. So anyway,
moving on to football. We're gonna talk about football.
Hold
first
on, you
topic,
gonna jump
baby.
right into the football? Don't let nobody.
That's right. We're gonna get right into the football, man. Season starts in 51 days.
Okay, football.
I know y'all boys ready.
And I'm just
y'all ready?
Yeah, we ready, man. We ready, bro.
51 days till kickoff. That's what we need to talk about first.
We in Louisiana, so we rep that who that.
Yes, sir.
we rep that who that sometimes.
Sometimes.
Saints, baby. Saints, baby. We got Saints fans right here.
We coming.
Well, let's
got
go.
a Patriot right here, Cowboy over there.
I'm from the great state of Texas, 5 rings.
Make sure we put some respect on them Patriots. We just coming off the ship.
The Patriots.
So make sure we put some respect on them Pats.
Mr. Waylon Taylor made from Shreveport, Louisiana.
That's right.
Via New England.
slash Gate. His last name Gate too.
You know, big time Patriots fan. Y'all will get to know us too also. As far as like who we're fans of, and
it's obvious.
You'll see as time goes on. Oh Lord, he brought the 6 in.
I brought the 6.
But we'll get to that later.
We talk about the 6 a lot, so
let's go football. Reggie F, let's run it. Let's go.
Yes, sir. First thing first, I want to talk about is Mr. Zeke Elliott, man. Mr. Zeke Elliott. Talking about he gonna be holding out for training camp. He privately said that he's going to hold out till he get that big check. Now, he's the only running back who had 300 carries last year, and he had 300 carries the year before. My question to y'all, should he hold out and get the big contract, or should he play it out and wait for the Cowboys to do whatever they can to collect the money and pay him?
First thing I got on Zeke Elliott and him wanting some more money. Oh, Lord. Why does he need a big check anyway? And he don't even wear whole shirts.
Half checks for half shirts.
Can we talk factual, please?
How much
can we talk factual?
Half of a shirt
Can we get to the facts, please?
I'm done with the Cowboys.
Yeah, Waylon, give him some backstory on why you're such a Cowboy hater, because y'all will find out Waylon is a Cowboy hater. Give him some backstory on why.
I am really a Cowboy hater. And I'm going to give you a little background.
Yeah, give us a little background.
But I am born and raised up around Shreveport, Louisiana. Mm-hmm. And that's North Louisiana. It's a little bit closer interstate-wise to Dallas than to New Orleans, to the Saints game. So
most people
it's
Dallas
probably
fans.
80% Dallas fans in Shreveport. And I grew up around there and I can't stand them. And that's all it's going to be.
That's it, real.
So since you came down here, you met me, so it's just like kind of taking you back home like, oh, there's another one.
You just one of them.
Well, you just
one
the same way,
Exactly.
You sit up there and every year you talk about y'all going to win the championship. Y'all ain't won a championship since Michael Jordan.
And the Saints won the whole time you've been living on Earth.
Years.
The New Orleans Saints have won one Super Bowl the entire time you've been on Earth.
What color y'all rings is? Y'all rings still the same color?
Screen? I don't want to see.
I know.
We get them shined up every once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
I'd
rather have 5 than to have 1, but that ain't what we was talking about. Okay. We're not gonna get into. But
so
we talking about Zeke. We talking about Zeke.
So this is my thing. Okay, back to what we was talking about.
Contract.
Zeke Elliott. I think that I don't think that he should hold out. You know what I mean? They need that chemistry, and he need to go out there and just play ball. And if the Cowboys really appreciate him, they're gonna take care of him, because 300 carries, every year for the last 2 years, that's pretty remarkable.
Yeah, he had a respectable
He shouldn't have to sit out and hold out to do that. They should just cut him the check.
Yeah.
I think the thing with that is, though, right now, he still has 2 years on his contract. And you're a running back, and the value of the running back is devalued. We all kind of know
Especially
that,
at his age.
or whatnot. Yeah, he's getting older. And plus, Zeke is a clown. Zeke has been acting stupid. Zeke had that incident. I want to say that was in Vegas at a festival where he was pushing down the security guard, had to go to New York, had to go talk with Big Daddy Goodell. You know, he had to go slap him on the wrist a little bit. And then right after that, then see how I would flip you off, boy. And then right after that, then you're gonna come and you're talking about you're gonna hold out. And we have everybody else we have to pay. We got to pay Dak. We got to pay Zeke. We got to pay DeMarcus Lawrence. We have to pay. Yeah, but Dak gonna get paid though.
Yeah, but
Dak's gonna get paid within the realm of quarterback. At least 25.
He get $34 million.
He's getting at least 25.
Yeah, he gonna get a lot.
He at least getting that, and not just paying Dak. You got to pay Amari. You got to pay.
I'll say this.
You got to pay Tank. You got to pay them boy, man.
Let me say this.
Right.
As good as it's gonna. I might throw up in my mouth.
I'm about to say nothing good.
The Cowboys got a really good defense, young defense right now. They need to pay that. DeMarcus Lawrence, Van Der Esch. You got Jalen, whatever his name is.
Jalen Smith. Don't forget about Jalen.
You know, they got a good defense, a good young defense, and even with a good defense and a good defense and a good system, you can win without a running back. Yeah. Because they was plugging and playing with the offensive line, Dunbar and them. Who's Dunbar? Right.
Well,
where's he at?
But a major part of the Cowboys
I don't think he's with us anymore, to say the truth.
You know, they just hand the ball off. That's.
Well, if you got a defense, you can do that. And you got a quarterback.
You have to have a decent running back.
But if you got a system.
Hold on. You said Dak just does what?
Huh?
You said Dak just does what?
I didn't even remember what I said.
Oh, you said something about just handing off the ball, the best hander off of the football?
Who, Dak?
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, that's what Dak does.
He can hand the ball off.
He hand the ball
pretty
off.
good with the best of them.
Very good.
Okay, so honestly, since we're here and we got all y'all up in here, Dak on the ranking of quarterback, I know y'all he ain't top 10. I understand that. Where would y'all rank him?
Why we need to talk about him if he's not top 10? That's pointless. We wasting
because
time.
you have 32 quarterbacks in the league. I'm just saying.
I put him middle of the pack.
Where would you put him, real quick?
I put him middle of the pack.
Middle of the pack.
Somewhere 22. Right above Flacco.
Oh, yep.
That's at the bottom.
Well, then that's where he at. I say 22.
22?
Maybe a little deeper than that. I might be showing him love.
Y'all full of
now, let me ask
man.
you this.
Next subject, man.
Okay, next subject.
Next subject. Let's roll, man.
What about Drew Brees stepping into this year as the number one leading quarterback in passing yards in the history?
Yeah, I'm ready.
So every time he's gonna throw a pass,
I'm ready. It's just getting further and further.
So what you rank Drew Brees
in quarterbacks
all time?
Of all time.
But you see, me, I can be honest and give you honest. Like he's top 3. Yeah, he's top 3.
I put him.
He's
2.
up there. Breeze top 3.
I put him 2.
He's probably 3rd.
I put him 2.
Because you got the GOAT, your boy.
Who's 1 and 2?
He's 1.
Who's 2?
Montana. Come on, man.
No, not all time. Like this year.
Montana.
This year, going into next year.
Montana ain't number 2 all time behind town.
No, I'm talking about going into the season. Going into this season. I'm not talking about all time. I'm not talking about all time right now. I'm not talking about all time. I'm talking about going into next season.
He got stats too now.
Yeah, but they're not better than Drew Brees.
No, they're not better than Drew Brees, but
then. So if
the stats are kind of juiced though.
It's not a one-team sport, a one-man sport.
Okay.
Leave it at that. That's why Brady has.
What got to do with it?
That's why Brady has the bling he has.
That's a whole nother.
And then you can't hit the quarterback now too. Like
this gonna be a whole.
That's why I said Breeze is 2.
Don't forget that he got every ring with a gate connected to it.
Yeah, that's true. With asterisks.
Gate. What the gate was last year? Boy, get out of here.
What last year?
Super Bowl gate. Waylon, tell him.
It wasn't bounty
Super Bowl gate. Ring gate.
It wasn't bounty gate. So we're gonna call out some gates.
Bounty gate. Bring out the paper towels.
Let me tell you on that GOAT talk, we ain't gonna talk about the weapons the 2 quarterbacks had to deal with. So we get to something else.
That's what I'm saying.
This is what I want to ask y'all, man.
What's
y'all Super Bowl prediction for this year?
This year,
I think we gotta get to the conference winners first.
Yeah,
We need to see
that's
who
what
win
I'm
the
gonna do
conferences first.
First, I got mine broken into divisions.
The divisions and conferences.
And I got the Vegas odds, so y'all can go. Y'all want the Vegas odds or y'all want y'all predictions
Let's
first?
do this. Who y'all got winning the AFC North? We got Baltimore,
baby.
Browns.
Baltimore.
We got the Browns.
Baltimore.
We got Baltimore, Steelers.
Oh no.
And the Bengals. Who you got?
I hate to say it. I think the Steelers.
The Browns, Ravens.
Baltimore, baby.
Steelers. and the
I think the
Bengals.
Steelers. I think the Steelers. I hate to say it too.
Why the Steelers?
I'm taking the Browns.
Steelers.
Too.
I'm taking the Browns.
I'm taking the Browns.
And the
too.
Steelers, what? The Steelers
You seen the
are
practice there?
Yeah, I'm taking the Browns.
18-1 in Vegas. The Steelers are to win the Super Bowl. 18-1.
It look really
18
good
to
on
1.
paper. I could understand that. It looked real good on paper. And
But Lamar Jackson, his production.
That's
last year
what
looked
gets me
good.
with the Ravens, cause
His production looked good.
they're gonna be a
'cause
run-heavy
Everything.
and everything's gonna be based off of what he does.
They got
And
Ingram
I
over
can't
there.
see them keeping that up.
Defense.
He a
Defense
small
still.
guy.
Well,
just
at the
keeping
end
that
of the
up.
day, he's still young. He's
And that's
still
a-
gonna make mistakes in crucial situations.
They need to let him
I
throw
don't
the
know
ball
that,
though.
But he was in a very situation that
But this-
that,
but
that
listen,
was
listen,
a
listen,
learning lesson last year against San Diego.
These defensive
Los
coordinators,
Angeles. So
they done a lot of homework, so he's gonna have to do his homework.
So who you
They're
got,
gonna,
Ryan?
They're gonna come at
he
it.
did it. My
Who
pick
I
is
have?
Baltimore.
I got the Steelers.
You got the Steelers.
I'm taking the
You
Steelers.
taking the Steelers.
Ugh.
I'm taking the
going
Steelers,
Browns.
and I really don't want to
So
take
we
the
got two
Steelers.
Browns, a
Browns.
Raven, and
And
the
the
Steelers.
Steelers.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. We there on the Browns. We got a
Okay.
unanimous.
Next, so
The AFC South. You got the Texans.
Texans all day.
Oh,
You
no.
got the
I
Titans.
got my
Texans.
sleeper.
You got
Texans.
the Jacksonville Jaguars, and you got the
Texans.
Colts.
I got the
Texans.
sleeper team. I'm
Texans.
going Indianapolis right here.
You going Colts?
There's a lot of
I
people
was
picking
thinking
Indy.
Colts, too.
A lot of
No
people
sleeper
picking
team with
Indy.
Andrew
I was
Luck.
thinking
Ain't
No,
Colts.
it's a
sleeper
sleeper
about
team.
that.
Indy is
Yeah.
12-1 in
Everybody
Vegas.
know that
Vegas
when
got
they
them
do
like
that
fit
healthy,
12-1
they're a good team.
to
That's
win
So
it.
not no
y'all,
sleeper.
y'all got Texans?
That's not
Yeah, I
no
got
secret
Texans.
right
Texans.
there.
I got
Texans.
Deshaun, baby. Deshaun, I believe
take the Texans.
if Mr. 99 DeAndre Hopkins can
We need to talk
be like
about
that
that
on the
too.
field,
We need to
yeah,
talk
we're
about
gonna
that
get to
too.
that.
I'm
We're gonna
on-
get to that.
Yeah,
So,
they gave the
I'm on the fence, but
I'm
the
going
last
Colts, man.
16 times I went with a Texas team, it was college basketball, all kind of stuff. I lost. So I'm going Colts.
Let's go. Yeah.
Go to work, baby.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to work.
Let's go. It's gonna
Going
be a
with
good
the
one
code.
for them.
Okay,
gotta
so
say
that's
I just
AFC
be
South.
another victim.
Okay, who
Do
next?
we need to record these picks so we can go?
No,
so
we're
we
gonna be able to
Well,
watch it, and you're gonna be able to see
We'll
it.
have it audio. We'll have it recorded.
You don't
We'll
need
have it
to
recorded. You know what I'm
record
saying?
nothing.
Because I think I'm gonna be pretty accurate.
So who's
Yeah, me
next?
too.
Let's go. Let's go.
Keep going.
What's the
next?
next division you have?
Next division, we in the AFC still, and we're gonna go with the East because it's gonna be the quickest.
AFC
Patriots,
East.
Bills,
Pats
Pats
Dolphins.
next. Pats
Jets.
next.
They got Le'Veon with the Jets.
I'm going
Pats.
with the Jets.
Jets?
I'm taking the Jets.
Why are you going with the Jets, Reg?
I need the why, please.
Nah,
They got
I'm joking.
Le'Veon.
I'm joking.
Come on.
Seriously.
man.
Yeah, nah, I'm
Them
gonna
guys
have,
been
I'm gonna
winning
have
that
to take the
division. How many
Patriots.
years? in a
Yeah,
row?
that hurts you, huh?
Pass you
Patriots.
now.
Pick them Patriots, that hurts you.
How many
I
years?
know. Can't stand
There
it.
we go.
Oh,
We're going Pats.
Lord.
Unanimous. Times four.
Patriots.
Patriots.
Man, I hate
But
to
He
say
say
it,
unanimous,
but
they
that's why
start
they're
off
so
every
good every
season
year,
6
though.
and
That's
0.
why they're so good
Every
every year.
season they start off
That's what
6
I'm
and 0.
saying. When the last
You
time
know
they
what I
lost
mean?
the division?
They ain't lost the division since
Next.
79.
Next.
Since 1979.
That's why they so good, though. They play in a favorable
We got the
division.
A-
Tom Brady been
AFC.
quarterback since 1981.
Favorable division. Who's next? We got
Last one in the AFC, we got the AFC West. We
Kansas
got
City.
Chiefs,
Kansas City
Chargers.
all day.
You gonna put the Chargers down like that?
Keep going.
Chiefs, Chargers, Raiders, and Broncos.
I forgot about the Chargers. I'm
They
still taking
Broncos
Chiefs.
got Flacco. They
That's,
out.
you see, that's
Chiefs
gonna
should've
be
been in
a
the Super
good-
Bowl
That's
last
gonna be a
year.
good division right there. That's gonna be
The
an equal
Broncos, they out.
division.
They
Unlike
They
Yeah,
got,
Broncos.
They got Joe Flacco.
Yeah, damn.
I'm gonna go with
Chiefs,
Man, you know
I'm
who
going
he
with
picking.
PM, baby.
You know who he picking.
PM, man.
You know who he picking.
Mahomes.
Yeah, come on.
PM,
now.
baby.
know who
You didn't know what that meant when you first said that
Yes,
either,
Yes,
he
huh?
did.
he
Runner.
did. Yes, he did.
PM, Reg
He know
comes up
what
with stuff.
PM means.
PM,
Y'all gonna learn
baby.
that
He put
Reg
him to
likes
sleep, man.
every
PM.
Making up
team.
words.
Y'all
Put
gotta
him
to
learn
bed, man.
that Reg likes every team that's at the top. So just get used
Front
to
runner.
this early.
We heard
Front
that.
runner.
I did hear he was a front runner.
My pick, I'm going Los Angeles Chargers.
Ain't
man.
nothing trying
Chargers,
running
huh?
about
I'm going
this
Los.
year.
If
That's not a
Melvin
bad pick,
Gordon
though.
can get his thing together with
And
the
get
team
his money 'cause
organization,
he's trying to get paid, too.
If he can get that together, a healthy Chargers.
Who you got?
Yeah,
I got
my
Chiefs.
division winner.
I got
So we
Chiefs.
got two Chiefs and a Charge again. I'm gonna have to be the one again because
Yeah.
I'm going Chargers.
You going
Yeah.
Chargers?
Tyreek Hill gonna have issues, and Pat Mahomes gonna make some mistakes this year.
Yeah,
You think he's going to come back down?
just like he said against
From
Lamar
last year.
Jackson?
He can't go no
Coaches
higher.
did their homework.
He can't
Coaches
go no
do your
higher.
homework.
The
It's gonna
problem
be a
is he can't go no
whole-
higher.
It's gonna be a whole other
Defense
season.
didn't get better. Tom
Patrick
shredded him.
Mahomes.
Tom shredded him in the
One year,
Hey,
1 year.
listen,
They
listen,
defense
One
didn't
year.
the Chiefs get Tyrann
He
Matthew?
fixing to come. Hey,
Didn't he go
No.
to the Chiefs?
Bird.
Uh-uh.
I could have swore he went to the Chiefs.
Texans.
Tyrann Matthew, can you fact check that, Mr. Reg?
Honey
What's
Badger?
that?
Tyrann Matthew to the Chiefs. I think he went to the Chiefs.
I don't think so.
No, I think he was the Texans.
Texans, right?
No, he left the Texans.
You sure?
I'm almost positive. bro.
When this happened?
This season. He was with the Texans
Well,
last
he-
year.
well,
All right, we're
just-
gonna fact check that.
Yeah, we'll fact
let's
check
keep it
that and
rolling.
we'll
That's
let y'all
we
know
got
for
the,
sure.
We got the AFC rounding off. We split right now. Colts.
Okay.
I mean, we split on the South with Colts and Texans.
Yep.
And we split in the
Oh.
we split in the West
Oh.
with
Tyrann Mathieu to the Chiefs.
Oh,
Tyrann Mathieu, what?
Chiefs Tyrann Mathieu.
I said that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm still running with them Chargers though.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
still running with the
I
Chargers.
completely missed that.
Yeah, but that'll be all right. They gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
All
so
right,
we in the NFC.
We in the NFC. Here we go.
NFC.
And we're gonna
South,
start
baby.
in the North. No, we don't want to do the South yet.
Okay.
That's a
Let's
big
do the
step
North.
right there.
Just like
that's
the
it. That might
AFC
take some
East
time.
is unanimous.
Ain't gonna take
The
no time.
That might
NFC
take
South
no
is
time.
unanimous.
That might take a little time.
Can we start off with the NFC South, please?
No, it's gonna
The
let's save it for
divisional
last.
champion.
Yeah, we'll
Let's
save
just
y'all for
it
last,
last.
Reg, because we
Save it
already
for
know who
last.
you're
Because we
picking.
still gotta go
Patriots
through
for
the
last.
East.
Who that?
Yeah, we gotta go. Come
Yeah.
on, man, because we gonna say that for last.
Who that?
We're in Louisiana.
gonna
Let's
say
save
that
that
for
for the
last.
people. Yeah, let's save y'all for
Here we
last.
go. NFC, we're gonna break it down with the North. We got Green Bay, we got the Vikings, we got the Lions, and the Bears.
The Bears.
I'm gonna take Green Bay.
The Bears.
Green Bay.
Old
the
Aaron
Bears.
The
Rodgers.
defense was looking good in the Bears.
Oh, the
Mr.
Bears.
Rogers'
Oh,
neighborhood.
I like
You
them.
got Green Bay?
Mr. Rogers'
Front
neighborhood.
runner? I mean, what you saying?
I'll
somebody
go Chicago Bears.
said- My mic tripping.
Yeah.
So we got two Bears.
Two Bears. We got Aaron
Green
Rodgers
Bay,
and
I got the Bears.
I got the Bears too.
oh, three Bears.
I
now.
got the Bears. I ain't gonna.
I like defense too much. Not
If the Bears would have had a
to pick
kicker
the Bears,
last year,
man.
they would have made some more
Well, my
noise.
thing is Trubisky came
No,
on strong late.
that's what. Yeah.
He did.
Came on late
It's the
strong.
He
chemistry
really
the
did.
offense gonna have
Fantasy
this
too.
year.
Yeah, he did.
And their
But I mean,
defense
with
was
that defense-
official.
He also
Their
fell
defense
off.
could be
Defense don't need to do
anything like
nothing
it was.
different. Nothing
Yeah.
different. Just come in offense, get some, get some
Just
offense going, and that's it.
Keep that same
got a
energy
formula.
and don't do like Jacksonville did when they had that great defense
Oh,
and
yeah,
they came
yeah,
back the
yeah.
next year and they
Don't-
were lackluster. They
Yeah.
just thought they would walk out
But
there on
that,
the field
that
and just
goes to the
dominate.
offense, though. You can't have your defense on the field
Yeah.
75% of the game.
That's
I don't
true,
care
too.
how good your defense is, you're not gonna win.
I like
So,
the Bears though.
That's,
I like the
that's,
Bears.
Bears.
that's
I got Bears.
absolutely true. That's why I don't think the Bears gonna win it.
There you go.
Oh, the offense gonna click.
And Green
Sit
Bay,
back and
Aaron
watch.
Rodgers just gonna come back after
New
the
coach?
show that
With who
he
though?
in.
Yeah, and
New
throw
coach.
And
throw
what
the
he
hoop.
Got
gonna
a
do?
new coach,
Throw
new
the hoop.
system. He say he feel like he 18 again.
Who the best
Oh.
player on defense?
Ooh, that's
Never
a good
mind.
question.
Who the best player?
I didn't say that was my
Question.
team. I said that was my team. Go on to the next one,
Here
man.
we go. That's
We don't wanna
another
talk
day.
no more.
We can get in
Tell
depth
me.
on another day on these
Yeah.
divisions.
Whatever.
But we gonna roll it on to the West. NFC West. That's Arizona. That's Seattle.
That should be a shoe run.
The 49ers.
It should be easy.
Don't forget about the 49ers.
Nah,
And the other team is
the Rams.
the
The
Rams.
Rams.
Oh.
The Rams. I forgot about the Rams.
Oh.
The
Them
Rams.
Rams.
I think the
Them Rams.
the
bro.
Rams
I'ma
returning
take the
everybody.
Rams.
They returning
I'm taking
everybody.
the
Yeah,
Rams.
you have to though.
I got a feeling the Rams might do like what the Falcons did. Made it to the Super Bowl, and then the
Yeah,
next year they
and-
just never got. They only scored 3 points in the Super Bowl. Like you went all,
Why
and
would you
Gurley's
say-
not
Why would you
right.
say that about the Rams?
Gurley's not
Why
right,
you
dude.
think he's still not right?
He's
He had
not
a year to
right.
recover.
He's not right. He has an arthritic knee. That's just that. There's
Did
no
you
cure
see
for
him
that.
practice lately?
Arthritic knee.
Did you see him practice lately?
It don't matter,
No, it
Reg.
really
He
don't
has an
matter.
arthritic
He said they don't
knee.
get right.
He has an
no.
arthritic
Oh, no.
knee, dude.
Oh, no.
That does not cure itself over time. It's gonna get worse.
Yeah.
And he's not. And they
Yeah, he's
drafted
a
a
running
running
back.
back. He's not going to get as many carries. I believe they're going to take a step
you
back.
I'm
know
still
what?
picking the Rams,
But in
man.
that
Get another
division, though,
running
in
back
that
in
I'm still
division,
picking the
man.
Rams.
Yeah,
They
I'll
can
still
get
pick them
another
to win that
running back
division.
in that system.
Division
I mean,
is-
they got
So
a good
y'all
system.
y'all don't think the Seahawks and nothing got better, huh?
Not really.
Not really.
Russell Wilson got a bigger contract.
San Fran,
The offensive line.
I
Jimmy
can't.
G coming back.
Their problem was offensive line.
Garoppolo was like 6-1 when he got hurt.
Yeah, that's good.
49ers defense got better. Richard Sherman.
I got to see it first.
Uh,
I got to see
Yeah,
it first.
the Rams is just so
The Rams.
dominant.
Yeah.
man.
In that
Every-
division, I'm rolling with the Rams.
Receivers,
I'ma go with the Rams.
On to
quarterbacks.
the next
I'm gonna have to go Rams.
Yeah.
The East,
Oh.
NFC,
Oh,
Redskins,
you already
Giants.
know. You already
Cowgirls,
know
ladies.
what it is, baby.
And,
Philly.
It's that star, baby.
Philadelphia,
We
baby.
up in here.
Philly
Yeah, I'm going to take Philly in that division.
with Wentz.
Yeah, I think Wynn's going to come back and have a good year this year. Last year, he...
Who they still got? Alshon Jeffrey.
Yeah.
They got about 5 different running backs.
They got Deshaun Jackson.
They did go back there.
Yep,
Yep,
went
they
and got
re-signed
Deshaun
him.
back.
They re-signed
I'ma take
Deshaun.
Philly. Their defense.
Who's at the running back position
They still
now?
pretty much have their
The
defense
running
intact.
back. Who was the running back for Philly?
They got about 5 of
somebody
them.
new though.
Yeah, I think it's by
somebody
committee.
From,
They got Jordan Howard
from
the
Miami.
Bears. From
No,
the Bears.
From the Bears.
Okay.
From
They
the
got
Didn't they
Jordan
get a
Howard.
Good serviceable running back.
Miami?
Good serviceable
They
running
had a
back.
Jahi, but I think he gone.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was
year
a
ago.
Jahi.
That was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
But
so
I mean,
we got
so-
one for Philly.
Yeah.
Philly.
I
It's
hate
kinda
to
like-
say it, man.
Say it.
You can't pick Eli.
Say it.
I picked the Cowboys.
Yes, sir.
He said it.
Defense.
He said
The
it.
defense scores.
Hold on, Fer. The
the
camera's
defense
on you.
gonna
Could you
score?
say that again,
The
Fer?
offense need to score, man.
First, say that again. Camera's on you this time. Camera 2.
The Cowboys.
Cowboys.
The Cowboys.
Let's go,
Hey,
man.
man.
Let's
Don't
go,
do that to
man.
the camera just
Let's
for
go,
the
man.
camera.
Let's go,
Hey,
man. Just making sure, bro. Just making sure.
Hey.
So we got 2 Cowboys.
It's either Cowboys or Philly.
Pick one.
It's too late. It's too late. You on camera.
Yeah, you on camera.
See it.
Cowboys.
The camera look like you believe it.
Mr.
I'm done. We don't
Whalen.
need to talk no more.
That's
We
fine.
don't need to talk no more.
Yeah.
We're about to get back on track after this.
Mr.
next
Whalen.
Leo,
You
man.
wag.
Who you got?
You wag, little brother.
We know it ain't Dallas.
Oh,
so.
we know. We
Okay.
know that.
You taking
for sure.
Redskins?
Put the camera
So
on
nobody
me.
taking
It would
Redskins with
never be.
Haskins?
It
It
will
would
never be.
the Cowboys.
Thank you.
So nobody
Ever.
think that
TNT,
Washington gonna do
baby.
anything with
We all we
Haskins?
got. We all we
Haskins,
got.
I like Haskins. Nobody like Haskins with
I'm not
Washington.
taking
just need something to
Haskins
work
'cause They
with.
gonna play Eli.
He needs something to work
I'm
with.
going.
No, and I'm talking about with Washington.
No.
Oh yeah, with Washington.
He don't have nothing to work
I
with.
like
in my
Haskins.
eyes.
They
It's just I don't know
they got
with
their running
Washington.
back coming back from LSU. Remember he hurt himself at the beginning of the season.
Guys.
Yeah,
Nice.
There
Off of
you go.
ACL
Not
tag?
Really?
gonna be enough.
I'm-
Philly. I like
Exactly.
Philly.
I'm more worried about Washington really
Philly,
than
baby.
the other teams. Tell you the
Philly.
truth.
I'm
We're gonna
going
take
New
Philly.
York,
Cowboys.
I'm
Shout
not
out to
worried about
Grim.
New York at
Shout
all.
out to Grim.
Nah.
We taking Philly
We're
over
going
the
to
Cowboys.
Shout
Philadelphia
out
Eagles.
to-
2-2 split.
And he a Raider too. Ain't Grim a Raider too? Grim is another division member. He'll be in here soon,
He's
so
a man-
Yeah.
he's
you
a
know
man
you'll be
with
able to
many
kind of see
jerseys.
and everything.
A man with many
A
jerseys.
man with many jerseys.
Many jerseys. I like that. I like that. Man of many
The man of-
jerseys.
yeah. Grim, the man of many jerseys.
There we go.
All right, so where we going now? I guess we at the
We got the
South.
South.
We at the
That's what
South.
we've been waiting on.
Yes,
Yeah,
Lord, we
Who
at
that?
the South.
Who that? Who that?
Look, who's going to win the NFC South Division?
Who
We
that?
have the Saints.
Well, let me leave
and
the Saints for last. The Saints
Let's
fans
let the
for last.
public know
Let's
who's
me and-
actually
let-
in the
let me and
division.
Ryan go ahead and get our stuff out the way.
Okay, who's in our division?
Who you got, Ryan?
We have the Atlanta Falcons.
Okay, we have the Falcons.
We have the Saints.
They
Carolina
have the Saints.
We got the Carolina
Carolina
Panthers,
and
and
the
we got
Tampa Bay
those Florida
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers.
I'm
Tampa
not
Bay.
picking the Saints. I'm not doing that. I think Cam gonna have a bounce back.
This is not a
I
heartfelt
think
question.
Cam gonna have a
Yeah,
bounce
look,
back.
look,
This has
is-
nothing to do with the
Okay,
heart.
honestly,
This has nothing to do
real
with the
talk.
heart and it's
You
Real
really
talk.
think the Carolina
It's not-
Panthers?
Can I
You
speak?
need to get the hate out
Can
your
I speak?
chest.
Can I speak?
You need to get the hate
Real
out your
talk.
chest.
If we're talking real and I'm being totally objective, it's the Saints division to lose. They should win the division.
So what does that mean?
But-
what does that mean?
If you wouldn't let me finish, but I'm saying,
gonna win the division?
I
Put
believe
all the
Carolina's gonna have a bounce back.
We didn't ask you.
I
about
believe
that.
he's gonna have a bounce
What
back.
we wanna know-
Saints, Reg.
Thank you.
Saints.
That's all we wanted to
Saints.
You
know.
can't say it's their division to lose and
said
not
it.
pick them to win.
I said it. Yeah, I
Right.
said it.
That's what he
Huh?
said.
I said
Saints.
Saints.
Hold up, put the camera on you.
Right?
The camera's on me.
Okay, now
It's
who
on
Who
me.
did you pick for the
Me,
record?
wow.
Yeah, bruh.
Who?
It's a sad day in
Who did you
the
pick?
sports world.
I'm being honest though. I'm being objective.
Who did
I'm
you
being
pick?
well-rounded. I'm
Who
not
did you
just
pick? For the people who didn't hear it the first time.
to win the division.
Yeah.
I picked the Saints.
Okay.
Can we break it down to conferences, please?
Okay.
That's Final Four.
Oh,
Let's
count
go
you
to
winning the
Final
conference.
Let me do my pick.
Hold on. Let
Yeah,
me do his
Mr.
pick.
Whalen.
Because I don't have the Saints. Let me give y'all a little background. I got
Another one.
Atlanta.
the Atlanta
DJ
Falcons.
Preach. Tell them
winning
why.
The division.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Let
Why,
me get
Whalen?
this out the way. Like
Preach,
Ryan
man.
said, they had a
Atlanta
Super Bowl.
Falcons.
They came with a
Reg,
Super
let the
Bowl.
man talk.
They came with a Super
him
Bowl
talk.
hangover.
You like the arena.
They came with a Super Bowl hangover last year. Calvin Ridley and Julio Jones had the most touchdowns in the season duo-wise. 18 touchdowns.
You're right.
And he was #1 in yards.
Yeah, Julio.
They
Speak.
bounced back. Freeman is healthy. Still got Coleman pushing
Throw
the
it in
ball.
there.
Okay, so what
And-
defense gonna stop
and
somebody?
they just re-signed Grady Jarrett with a big contract in the middle.
Preach.
And
You said-
Keanu O'Neal in
Preach.
the secondary.
I'm
is
changing
a
my
year-
pick.
Is a year.
I'm changing my
Changing
pick.
your pick.
a year older in the defense.
Whalen made a nice case,
The
man.
dude from Seattle running the
you
defense
know what,
is
I can't
still
say what
there.
I want.
Quinn. Dan Quinn is still there.
It's really a basket
I'm just
case.
saying
Hey,
this.
you know what? Look, that's
I
enough.
got the Atlanta
That's enough.
Falcons because it's a tough game for y'all anyway. So it's gonna come down to who win the other games.
He likes the arena.
So and I just got the
I
Falcons.
can't believe I just heard all
He
that.
likes the arena.
That's good reasoning right there, though. That's
likes the
very good
arena.
reasoning right there.
So
Reg, you don't think the Saints
unanimous
are going to
'cause
take
you
a step
picked
back?
the
Like
Saints.
they're not going to have any type of hangover from the way that they done lost?
Listen to me.
I'm just asking.
Listen to me good, okay?
It's an honest question.
The year before, we messed it up whenever we tackle our own player, correct?
No.
And then we came back the next year with a chip on our shoulder, correct? And then we got robbed again this past year, correct?
I agree
So
we got
when
robbed.
we come back this year, we coming back with even stronger vengeance because as 3 years, this is gonna be the third year in a row.
And this breed
So y'all can keep
last.
going back to the well after all that disappointment and be able to pull out that same
Well, that's
energy.
That's just motivation.
Hey, sorry, y'all can't go back to the well, but we love going back to the well and getting.
Reg,
that
we
shot
having
for
the Saints
championship.
discussion. Why you want to throw darts? Oh, I'm having an objective discussion for all the fans out there. Questions that they would want to ask you.
Yeah,
Be
that's
like,
what they
okay,
want.
Just answer them.
if you're answering somebody from, I don't know, Minnesota, he's
Yeah.
like, oh, the Saints again? The Saints again?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just asking you why. You ain't got to, because
Well,
of this one
well,
right
well,
here. Man,
I'm
get
not
out of here.
well, you know what? I would much rather be in the conversation every year than to not be in the conversation at all. Like somebody team that I know,
Who?
the one that the Owl. That's who.
Dallas won the division.
The division.
Yeah, we division champ.
Can we go Final Four?
Huh?
Final Four.
There go the Bama
Final
boys.
four. Final
Final
four.
four.
Okay, real quick. Let's run it.
The-
Let's run it.
Final
Final
Four.
four.
Hey, what y'all won? What y'all won?
We won the division.
Banner boys.
And we made the
So we looking
They
for
got the
the,
patch on the Letterman jacket.
With the Banner boys.
They got a patch on
Banner
the
They win the
boys.
division. The Cowboys is good.
one ring in the entire lifetime. Eventually, with this podcast, we're gonna open up poll questions.
Ryan, you ain't.
And then we're gonna see who people agree with.
Ryan, how
We're gonna
old
see
were
people
you in
agree with.
1996?
Final four. Let's
Final
go.
Four.
How old were you in
AFC.
Final Four.
1996?
so we looking for
Who's
the
your Final
conference
Four,
champ,
man?
the
Answer
conference
that,
championship.
Conference championships.
Yeah. Two squaring off to win champions.
So we starting AFC or NFC?
AFC.
AFC.
Let's go
Yeah.
AFC first.
AFC.
Oh yeah.
I like the Patriots. I like the Patriots and the Chargers.
Patriots and the Chargers.
Patriots and the Chargers.
Well, we know the Patriots are gonna be there. There's no doubt about that. Okay, Mr. Fur.
I'll go on a limb with this one. I got the Colts on the road against the Patriots.
Colts.
It ain't on a limb. Well, that's in the AFC South.
Yeah, but you got the Chiefs and the Chargers not making it, and that's kind of.
I mean, that is kind of
So-
like an underdog pick because nobody's really
so
picking
I'ma
the
go-
Colts to go that far.
I'm gonna go Colts.
You know, even if they
on
made
the
the
road
playoffs.
against the Patriots
And I'm thinking the Chiefs gonna mess around and lose to like
early. I think
I
they'll
think they're gonna lose.
early.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I think
to
like
the
early.
Ravens
Yeah.
or the Chargers.
Yeah,
Okay,
thinking,
so we
something
got
early. So
Colts,
I got them. Colts,
Pats,
Pats.
I got the Pats and the Chargers.
Yeah.
Mr. Reg.
I almost want to go Browns, but I'm gonna go Patriots, Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs and the Browns in the AFC.
Chiefs,
Chiefs,
Browns.
Browns.
Chiefs
Who's
and
eliminating
the
the
Browns.
Patriots?
The
The
Chiefs
Browns in
and
the
Browns.
AFC
Who's
Championship.
eliminating the Patriots?
You gonna see?
That's open ended right here. You see this? Yeah, y'all just pay attention.
So the Browns are going to the AFC Championship.
I like the Browns.
I like the Browns, but I don't like them that much.
The
Not first
Browns.
year.
Browns got a
And
good
the
defense,
Chiefs.
man.
Coach got to show me something.
I just want to know who's beating
mean,
the
Coach
Patriots.
Coaching got to show me he can manage
You act
all
like
that.
They can't get beat.
He got to show me
apparently
Go
that.
ahead, first. They don't have Gronkowski
You gotta show me
this
that.
year. Go ahead, first.
Okay.
I mean, Ryan.
So that's
Me.
AFC.
How many rings Gronkowski got with the Patriots though?
3.
Where them other two? Who they had with them other two?
Who they had?
All right then.
They
talking
had,
about the other three?
Aaron Hernandez.
I'm sorry, the other three.
You talking about the other 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the
Oh, I
other
was
three.
about to say, get it right.
All right.
We can, hey, we can split.
All
this.
right.
Chuck changed my whole right.
my
I
bad,
think
my
for the
bad.
AFC, I think, I don't want to go there. I think we're going to have a rematch of the AFC Championship game from last year.
Chiefs,
Chiefs,
Pats.
You
Chiefs,
the only one
Pats.
said it though.
Chief Pats. I think it's going to be a rematch.
I just
Because
don't- I don't have
I
faith
don't
in the
care
Chiefs,
which
man.
the Patriots are like roaches. You can't kill them.
No, yeah,
You can't kill them, so they're gonna be there. They Gronkowski's gone. It doesn't matter. They plug and play, and they'll keep going. The Chiefs, if their defense would just step up a little bit, which I believe that they did, just a little bit,
Yeah.
I believe that they'll be there. So I got a rematch of last year, Pats and Chiefs.
Chiefs.
NFC, we're going to the NFC. Who we got?
I'm gonna start off with the NFC.
Go ahead.
I'm taking the New Orleans Saints versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, man, oh my.
Saints, Eagles.
Okay.
Saints, Eagles.
Saints, Eagles.
Who's beating the Rams?
Arthritis.
Oh, now you're riding with the arthritis now.
Now you on the
now we're going to ride with it now.
I'm telling you.
Boy, that's a flip-flopper, boy.
10 minutes, all it took was for his decision to change. 10 minutes.
No, I never picked them.
And y'all seen it in real time. Y'all seen the flip-flop go down in real time.
I never picked them to win the championship. I always picked them to win the division.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Whalen.
I think I'm going Bears, Saints.
Yeah, I like that.
Bears, Saints.
In the Superdome.
Bears, Saints.
I'm rolling with that,
No,
too.
hold on. Back that up.
Back it
Yeah,
up.
I'm going to have to go Bears, Saints.
That's mine. Bears, Saints in the
I got Bears,
Superdome,
Saints.
baby. And this will not be
Well,
on a
my
blown call.
My problem is
You going
I
Bears,
ain't-
Saints, too?
I ain't got them in the
Yes.
Superdome, though.
Bears, Saints.
I got them on the road.
No, man,
Chicago
we
with the
home
better
field
record?
advantage, man.
I think Drew topped that hill with people saying he can't play outdoors his last year. Go
So
to
what,
the
he gonna
Super
lose
Bowl.
on purpose?
I'm just saying.
So you think the Bears have a
I
better
think the
record than
Falcons
Saints?
gonna win that
Oh,
division.
no,
He
no,
gonna
no,
be
no,
a
no,
wild
no,
card.
no, no, no.
But they gonna win and they gonna beat them in the playoffs.
All right, on me, I got Cowboys, Falcons.
Your saltiness.
Why is that funny?
saltiness.
Waylon just made a case for the Falcons. I don't believe the Saints are
So
going
it
to
only
be there.
took
So
him,
you
it only took
switch.
him
I don't
10
believe the
seconds
Saints are
to
gonna
get-
be there.
Yeah, another flip flop.
And
You
the
just
Cowboys,
talking about
I
I'm a
believe the
flip flop.
Cowboys.
Look what you just
10
did.
minutes, all it
You
took.
just flip flop
10
soon as
minutes is all
Waylon
it
did
took.
that good. Waylon did like
No,
a lawyer to the jury. Now it's
Who
a
flip-flopped off
reasonable
of what,
doubt.
though, Red? What did I
Give him a
flip-flop
reasonable
off
doubt
of, though? What did I flip-flop off
You
of?
had the Saints.
Man.
Winning the division, not making it to the Final
So how you
Four.
gonna pick the Saints to win the division,
But the Falcons to go
win
to the Cowboys?
That's
The
what I
Falcons
think.
can get in as a
Come on.
wild
I did the same
card,
thing. They
man.
give the wild card. I
Falcons
think the
get in
Saints-
as a wild card and
But
win. What
why
you
you didn't pick the
mean?
Falcons to win the division if that's the case?
Well, you
'Cause I didn't
it's gonna
want
be
to.
the other way. But you know how it is.
No.
You know how it is when a team
So
beats you in the regular season.
Okay,
and
so
you
real
get them
quick,
in the
are we going
playoffs.
Super Bowl picks or are we going to hold those for later on?
Ooh.
We go Super Bowl.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Real
Let's do
quick,
it.
real
We
quick,
31
Real
minutes
quick,
in,
'cause
fellas.
We need to move on
Let's
to
go.
some more topics.
Who that?
Super Bowl champions, I'm picking the Saints.
Who that?
Yeah, of course.
Who that?
Where you
Waylon,
got them
Who
playing?
that?
huh?
Who they
that?
playing?
They're gonna
Who
be
that?
playing against the the Browns.
The Browns.
You and the Browns.
He know his picks is full of crap.
Oh, man. Okay, Waylon, you.
Whoa.
Waylon and you. Waylon got Pats in there somewhere.
I got
Nah, man, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with New Orleans and the Chiefs.
I
Man.
got it because
New Orleans and the Chiefs.
I got it because I want to see it, and I'm
Breeze
going
and
Patriots Saints.
Breeze and Brady, yes.
Okay,
Patriots
that's a good
and-
Super Bowl.
Yes.
I've
Breeze
and
been
Brady.
waiting for
They
that
let us
Super Bowl
down
for
3
a
years
long
in a row.
time.
In
They let us
Miami?
down
The new
2
Super
years in a
Bowl.
row.
Well, we don't have Kraft and
They
Goodell
let us
working
down
for
2
us.
years in a row, and we're gonna see it the third
We don't
time.
have Kraft and Goodell working for us.
Breeze,
That's it, so,
Brady, my pick
unfortunately.
too.
Did you
Brady,
same pick you
And
got?
I got Saints. Who that?
So that's gonna be a
I got
new,
the
it's gonna
Pats.
be a new Super Bowl.
Okay.
New Orleans versus New
In
England.
Miami. Didn't the Saints win their first Super Bowl in Miami?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
We
got
going
Cowboys
back to
History
Chiefs.
repeats itself, baby.
Miami.
Cowboys,
Miami.
Chiefs.
Who you got winning?
Going back to Miami.
If we play the Chiefs,
Wait, you got the Cowboys in the Super Bowl?
Cowboys Chiefs. And you got the Saints?
He said, "Hey, listen, hold up."
No, that ain't what we're laughing
He
about,
said-
Rich.
he
All out
said-
the loop.
He said, "I got Cowboys Chiefs." I said, "Who you got winning?" He said, "If we play the Chiefs." He just said we was playing the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Hey,
He got to think about a lie.
I'm
right
trying
there.
to be realistic.
So,
No, I'm gonna be
he not
objective.
being
If,
realistic. So you
No.
telling
At
me
the
that
beginning of the
Cowboys
season.
going to the Super Bowl?
yes, we was one game away from the NFC
You've
Championship
been
last
saying
year,
that for
Reg.
23
So you're 2
years.
games from the Super Bowl.
2 games from the Super Bowl last year.
You've been
That's a lot.
saying that for 23 years. Now you going on 24 now?
Moving on, man. We gotta move on. We 33 in. Let's go.
All right,
What's
man,
next?
Let's move on. We're gonna move on to to Wimbledon.
We're going to
Right,
Wimbledon. We're
Yes,
going to
yes. We're
Wimbledon.
gonna move on to tennis.
When we talk about tennis, we got to talk about the Williams sisters.
Go ahead on.
Williams sisters, man. Serena, she had the nice doubles match with her and Andy Murray.
Yeah, I
You know,
thought they was gonna do
That's
real
a
good.
powerhouse match. They
Ooh, that
dominated
sound
the
good.
first couple matches, then they struggle one, and then they get upset. And I mean, they played a good little match.
Yeah,
A good little match, and the team they lost to, I think they made it to the finals. So
yeah.
I mean, and all the times whenever she have them doubles, even with her sister and stuff like that, she take a tough loss on the doubles, and it's
Come
the
back.
next match and she losing the singles.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like when she get too much focus on them.
Right.
During the doubles and all of that. But
yeah, shout out to
Serena's a
Williams
beast, though.
sisters.
She's a beast.
Well, even with
all
her,
the time.
even with her, and Serena. With Venus, Venus went out the first.
She ran into that young girl,
Coco
Golf.
Coco.
Yeah, she ran into
Golf.
Coco. Yeah, she
did.
did.
This young girl gonna be amazing. 15 years old and beat Venus Williams.
And she not only did she beat Venus, she
won
made
the
it to the
second
round
round.
of 16.
Yeah.
So she made it to the last 16 at Wimbledon. That's in the world.
I saw them interview her on ESPN, and she's every bit of 15. Like we've had kids, we have kids, or around that age, or have been that age before. She's every bit of 15.
Yes.
And she went out there and she beat a grand champion. Because Venus, she's up there.
Yes.
So that just goes to show, I think, if you kind of think about the influence that the Williams sisters have had on just African American girls, as far as that goes. And she's the up and coming new one, like the new blood that's coming in. That's beautiful to see.
And like, she said, she didn't look across the court and was like, I'm playing Venus.
Yeah,
she just looked at her like a regular opponent.
You can embrace that later on. So
Shout out to her parents.
Shout out to her
parents. They put
doing
some
a
time
great
in,
job.
They did what they had to do.
And she handled the media gracefully. Like in
humble.
France, bombarded with questions and things of that nature, and she's really ahead of her time. I like her. I think she's going to be something special.
Yeah.
On top of that,
go ahead.
what you got? I was finna go. Besides the sisters, we gonna get in that Djokovic.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that Djokovic and Federer. Now, me and you was back and forth on the phone Sunday while we was watching the tennis match, and we both agreed that this was the best tennis match that I've seen in a very, very, very long time. This one of the longest matches that I've seen in a very long time. And shout out to Djokovic, who defeated Federer, won the championship. It's amazing, man. Federer had 26 aces.
Yeah.
26 aces.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like Federer had a chance to win.
It was 5 hours long, right?
Towards the end, just about.
Just a little background on that duo. That's one of them things where you got almost like
they go all
somebody
the time.
that got your number.
Yeah, all the time.
If you look at like the Wimbledon wins and when they matched up, and it was like 9-2, I think. I think Djokovic got him like 9-2, and then with the overall wins, it's around about the same win-loss ratio.
Yeah.
So when somebody just like when me and Mac play golf.
And when LeBron play anybody in the East.
Yeah, he got your number right now.
How it is.
And Federer played from behind the whole time, except that one point at the end where he was up and he was serving. And that's when I text you, I think it's going to be over.
Well, Federer getting a little old. And I'm going to tell you, and it's kind of funny that me and you was watching that match, because a couple years before that, I was watching the Federer and Andy Roddick.
Yeah.
And I remember when they showed that graphic on the screen Sunday, that was like the second longest match.
Yeah, yep. That was 4 hours and 28
minutes. Yeah, it was
minutes.
right below that, and I remember watching some of that. At the time, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a classic showdown. And I remember looking at the highlights the next day, but it was kind of crazy that I caught both of them classics.
That's what I'm saying.
They got all the way to the match to the very end.
Yeah, they had to go to the first tiebreaker ever. They had to go to the tiebreaker to win that because neither one of them wanted to quit. So I'm glad I got a chance to see that. That was one of the greatest matches ever.
And Wimbledon, I guess maybe will be the most pristine tennis tournament they got.
As far as the majors go and whatnot, you got that, the French Open,
the
Australian. Those are like your big majors or whatnot.
But Wimbledon is the one.
Yeah.
That's what all the kids dream about, when they aspire to do that. But shout out to tennis.
Tennis getting some shine with the division.
Man, I tried to play a little tennis before. I don't know if y'all tried to play a little tennis.
I did one time, and I don't think
I
did it one time, and I don't think I'll do it again.
Tennis is a workout.
I never done it since.
It's a workout.
Tennis, it's a workout. I respect them. I respect them. Yeah, I do.
And most of the time when you playing,
back and forth.
When you playing, most of the time you in the middle of the sun.
Yeah.
It ain't no shade.
Oh yeah, you ain't bright.
Constant movement.
Constant
movement.
Get your little breaks every night.
I respect Serena Williams.
So shout out to tennis, man. Shout out to
tennis, man. Next thing I want to move on to, man, is baseball. Right now, man. Look. Right now, this is the most home runs pretty much the baseball I've seen in a long time. And we was talking about Verlander was upset, saying
waiting with the costume change.
Verlander was upset saying that they juiced up the balls, and that's why they have more home runs than ever. And right now we have Cody Bellinger with the Los Angeles Dodgers.
What's his name,
and
Rich?
Christian Yelich with the Milwaukee Brewers, and they both at 34 home runs right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's their first name that you said, Reg? Cody
Bellinger.
Okay, Cody Bellinger.
Cody
and
Bellinger.
who else?
And we have Christian Yelich.
Yelich for the
Okay,
Brewers.
and those are the home run leaders right now.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Each have 34.
Okay.
Ball
Man,
flying
we got
out the park.
we
this
got
year.
Alonso over there with the Mets.
Alonso with the Mets.
How far into the season?
You have Mike Trout.
We about a week after the All-Star break.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so
Mike Trout, he up there with 30. You got Alonso for the Mets with 30. Edwin.
Alonso hit one today.
He hit one today. Okay, well then he moved up to with 31. Yeah, so they flying out the park because I just checked it last night and Cody Bellinger was up 1, and then when I looked at the TV today, Yelich done tied it up. So like they going at it right now.
Yeah, I mean, I
Ball
seen,
flying out the park.
I saw some good home run races and stuff like that, and I'm gonna tell you one thing about watching baseball. As long as I've been watching playing, it's years like that where they have a bunch of. It's a pitcher's year one
Sluggers,
year,
yeah,
and it's a
sluggers,
hitter's year
yeah,
one
yeah.
year,
Mm-hmm.
and everybody you're gonna see on them reports that's talking about juicing the balls is pitchers.
Oh yeah,
Right, because they get knocked out the
Yeah,
park.
because
now.
Verlander, he's like a perfectionist. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He a perfectionist, and so it's happening to him.
To
So
him,
you have
so
to
you
find
like,
something to
yeah.
blame.
Yeah, they
You
go
know?
sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
So
you just
for-
need to stop pitching them good pitches.
Yeah.
So for our people out there, who's the hot teams? Who's division leaders? Who's looking like they're about to make a push for the pennant?
Well, this ain't a bias assessment, but I'll tell you this:
Yankees.
The Yankees is
Best
I will
team?
go ahead and give them the second best team because the records say that. But the Dodgers is number
The
one
Dodgers.
record
They
wise.
have the
And I tell you what, the
Astros.
Dodgers do got a lot of talent. They probably the Dodgers probably gonna be managing the talent. You know, when you got a lot of good people on the team, you got to sit some of them.
Yeah.
And you got egos, and if he can manage that, and I don't know if Roberts is the kind of guy that's gonna be able to manage that. It's 2 years in a row he been in the World Series, and they loaded right now with
This
talent.
might be the year.
They kind of weaved out
I'm taking the
Puig
Dodgers
and all of those
again.
players like that.
Yeah.
And they brought in like Pat. They brought Andrew Pollock, his center field. I mean, they brought in people that can really score and be on the team and lead a team. And
Yeah.
they got a team full of that. And when you got that, I don't know. You
And
gotta
they-
have the
and they
right
have some
manager.
good
You gotta
pitchers,
have
too.
a Belichick.
Right,
So,
right.
uh,
So at this
yeah,
point
no,
right now,
Belichick,
being
you see
that
that
you
in
really into
football.
baseball like that, who do you think?
Baseball, man.
Somebody that
Who do
cheats
you
is
think is
like
gonna
me.
be in the World
Somebody
Series?
that cheat
I
all
got
the
the
time.
World- the World
That's all.
Series.
Somebody that spy on you
The
when you're in the
World
locker room.
Series will be
Get out of here,
Yankees
man.
Dodgers.
Yankees, Dodgers. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be them two. Everybody else is collateral damage.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to beat the Yankees. I mean,
We're
that's-
talking baseball and Red's
somebody
talking
to
about a
get a massage.
massage. What you talking about?
You talking about Belichick and Kraft?
We're talking about the
It'd be good if we had a lot of
Yankees.
time to procrastinate
Yeah,
on
boy. Okay.
It'll be good. But I'm gonna tell you,
Where we at now?
I tell you like this here, Ryan. The Yankees in the National League, I mean the American League, they got the Yankees winning the East, the Twins, and they leading the league in home runs.
Yeah, I heard the Twins are pretty
And the
good.
Astros, yeah.
Astros. Let's go
And-
Stros.
And-
Let's go Stros.
And in baseball,
Oh, this is my
You know
Astros,
Houston had a
baby.
baseball
Oh,
team.
yeah.
and-
He
and-
from Texas.
My first MLB game was to the Astros.
Yeah, they
To the
can tell you
You didn't
Astros,
know they
man.
had a baseball
It
team,
is.
huh?
So,
Yeah.
But I mean,
Exciting, too.
he just
Great
found
game.
out
I
when he
loved
went
it.
to the game.
Loved it.
well, you know they added that extra wild card spot in baseball, so you got three divisions and you got 2 wild card spots. And leading it, you got the Yankees, Twins, Astros, and after that you're gonna either have look like the Rays, the A's,
Yeah, I
the
like the
Indians,
A's.
the Indians or the Red Sox.
The Indians
And
doing
they
pretty
all
good.
with
Cleveland's
that-
doing
that-
pretty good too.
That little list right there
Yeah.
is within like 2-3 games.
So the Red Sox then kind of fell off from where they were.
Well, this is the thing with the Red Sox. If the Yankees having a good season, they have a good season. So they started off slow, and now that they see we playing good, they've been
picking
making
it
a
up.
push.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're about 10
They're
games
gonna
back.
be in the playoffs.
So if you're really into baseball,
They
this
gonna
the
be ready
time
to
right
play.
now to really
Yeah.
start checking it
this
out.
is the best
This is-
time.
Okay.
to
So
see
they
it,
had the
'cause
big
everybody
matchup
fighting
on-
for the
they
race
had-
right now.
They had the
See
big
fighting
matchup
right now.
Sunday where I didn't watch the Family Feud with y'all. I was watching the Red Sox and the Dodgers. So
Yeah.
it was a big. That was the.
You see how much better our baseball subject goes when Waylon's in the house?
It's a rematch.
Yeah,
It was a
really,
rematch.
really.
It was a
Yeah,
rematch of the
you don't know what you're
championship.
talking about.
That's what was in the World
I-
Series. You know,
I
there was a
can't
rematch.
fix
The
Yeah.
Red
myself
Sox
to
and
watch
the
a
Dodgers.
Yeah, when
baseball
Red
game.
Sox like ran through everybody, like they
Yeah.
just ran through everybody, and then it
And
just seemed like the Yankees.
Last year, the Yankees had a good year. Last year, we had the best record in the AL outside of the Red Sox, and we had to get a wild card because they won our division.
Okay, so y'all hear Mr. Whalen pick if y'all going to Vegas and want to bet something.
Baseball, man.
Yeah,
Yankees,
this the
Dodgers.
man right here.
You're
Yankees,
first.
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
So what's
We
next?
got
What's
money
next,
on
y'all?
Dodgers. Next, we're going to move on to the UFC.
UFC.
We have the ESPN 4 fights this weekend. Rafael Dos Anjos, I'm sorry, and Leon Edwards, they're going to be headlining the fight Saturday. Also, we got former Cowboy in the building.
Yeah, former
Greg Hardy.
Boo.
He was a Cowboy for a minute.
Hey,
That's
once
it?
a Cowboy,
That's all.
always a Cowboy.
You have
yo.
nothing else to say about
That's
it?
all that was.
Huh?
Oh, look, I got DC on the screen.
DC, let's talk about DC.
What's up with DC?
ESPY winner, award winner, best MMA fighter 2019.
He handled
We
his
from the
business.
South.
He
He
handled his
from the
business.
South.
Yeah.
We all from the same area.
Shout out to DC, Daniel
we
Cormier.
gotta root for him.
Yes, sir. Yes,
So is he
sir.
fighting some more? Or, you know,
Yeah,
y'all
one
know
more.
I
Yeah,
don't keep
so
up with
hold
the
on.
UFC like that.
One
Yeah,
more
well,
fight
before
left.
we have the UFC 240 with Max Holloway and Frankie Edgar coming up on July 27th,
Yeah,
and then we have
yeah.
the big boss man Daniel Cormier
Yeah.
on
UFC 241, August 17th,
August
baby.
17th.
Who you fighting?
Stipe Miocic.
He's fighting Steve.
Rematch.
This is the one he knocked out
This
in the
the
heavyweight,
rematch,
his
yeah.
last fight. But I did say on the other show that he said that this might be his last fight.
Yeah.
This might be his last fight.
How old is
That he might be
He-
retiring.
Daniel, he's about 40.
Yeah, about
Yeah,
39.
he's up there.
He's about 39,
He that
40
old?
years old. Yeah.
He's been a great champ, though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He can retire now, and
Yeah, he went to
he's set.
Northside High
He
School.
can be
graduated
retired
in
now
like
and will go down as the
986,
greatest fighter.
something like that, 97.
Yeah.
The greatest pound for
Yeah.
pound fighter.
You believe that, fur?
Yes.
Well, how
truly.
about John Bones? I'm just asking.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not a
look, but
UFC
look, Daniel
It's just
fan.
funny.
Cormier-
It's
Daniel
just funny to
Cormier had
me.
a championship in the light heavyweight and the heavyweight at the same time.
It's just funny to me
Okay.
that John Jones beat this man 2 times, and both times he was on drugs. So I'll leave that on the table.
Oh, okay.
He's
So for
performance
UFC fans, they don't really take
enhancement
those wins
drugs.
seriously against Cormier because Cormier was. I mean, because John Jones was juiced.
tested positive on
Yeah, both
only
times
his
he
2
fought.
fights. His only 2 fights.
See,
His
y'all
whole
can only
career.
get that
And
perspective
not
from
only that,
here.
Not only that, they
Only
had
from the
John
division, or
Jones.
you gonna get that type of
Yeah.
perspective.
And then you did it to somebody from our hometown when we know we could have whipped yo.
Yeah. See,
They
I
asked-
never heard
listen,
it like
listen,
that.
they
I never
asked
heard it
John
put like
Jones-
that.
They asked John Jones, "Would you go fight him in heavyweight?" And John Jones said, "No." He said DC is gonna have an advantage in heavyweight. So you know you're gonna have to juice.
So why
up
does
the
John
juice.
Jones get so much love then? Like,
Oh,
why
he's
is
good.
he?
He's
an animal.
really good.
He's an animal.
really, really, really
He's an
good.
animal. You don't even need to use the juice.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
On
He's
top of him being
he's
a great
different-
fighter, you juice. Now you got up.
Yeah. So,
But I will say
Superhero.
this: his last fight against
He's a
Diego
superhero.
Santos,
That ain't gonna work.
his last fight, he wasn't himself, and he said the first thing he said after the fight, he was like, "I know y'all upset.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't fight
apologized.
like I wanted." Now the guy that gave him hell for 5 rounds tore his ACL, his MCL, his PCL, and his meniscus.
I seen that, like
in
his
the
whole
first
leg.
round.
Yes.
The
His
whole
first
leg
or
was
second
gone.
round.
I think like second.
Maybe
I
the
think
second round, but he fought the rest of the fight like
Yeah,
that and
stood
gave
up.
him hell. So I would like to see the rematch with him fully healthy.
Yeah.
boy, if you UFC, that's an animal. How you tear your ACL,
Everything.
MCL, PCL, and you
And
still
meniscus.
keep fighting?
Because he kept fighting and kicking with that.
And he
leg.
was throwing that
And he
leg,
was-
too.
He didn't even look like the commentators was like,
Just imagine.
is he hurt?
Just imagine
You
that
know,
ball was
you
fighting.
couldn't tell.
That ball was fighting like that with all that stuff hurt with him at a level like that.
Yeah,
and
at
they
a high level.
And they carry people like LeBron James off the court for cramps.
Wow.
This is true. This is true. For cramps. You know, because not
That's
enough
another- I
thought we was
hydration.
talking
Wow.
UFC.
Are we going to basketball now?
On to the
No,
NBA.
no.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
No,
Before
I
we
just
go to
was-
basketball,
just-
one last
It's
thing,
time
you
to
know,
transition.
one
I
last thing,
like
give a
that,
shout out.
Mr. Whalen. I like that. Yo, as the
Hold on.
podcast goes on, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a lot more subjects, but we have LeBron apologists and we have LeBron haters, and you'll learn the difference as time goes on. But anyway, y'all
Anyway,
can
man,
continue.
finishing up
Y'all
with
can
the
continue.
UFC.
Hate him.
Look, Red trying to rush everybody.
Mr. SS. Cyborg returning to the octagon. It's gonna be good to see her fight against Felicia Spencer. She's undefeated right
talk
now.
about
So
the
that's
big
gonna be
daddy.
another
And
good fight
Cyborg coming off
up.
of a loss.
It's Mr. Los Angeles Faker. So now we can move on to basketball.
Oh, we going basketball.
We ain't on basketball.
Yeah,
Hold on,
basketball.
we're not starting with LeBron. We're not starting with LeBron.
No, we're not
I
starting
don't
with
have
LeBron.
nothing
We're
with
gonna
I
talk
have a
about the
subject.
West.
So
Basketball.
NBA, we're gonna talk about first the Pelicans. They had a press conference yesterday, and they were introducing all the new Pelicans that are in effect.
Right.
They now have Josh Hart, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, along with Zion, who was naturally drafted. And no, because see, he's a Laker. They took him out.
Why is he in the picture?
That's the best picture I could have found, Reg. Like, are you gonna do this during the podcast? During the podcast right now? Like, are you gonna do that? Like,
It is
thank
kind
you.
of funny picture.
No,
That's the only one I could find.
This is what the Pelicans got from one player. That's
But you
kinda
see
cool.
the difference. You see the difference, though. You see, you
kinda
got
funny.
Zion, all them boys. That's the one I could have found that, we didn't need a license for.
They didn't get
You
Zion,
know,
huh?
we're not trying to get shut down by YouTube or the FCC or anybody like that. So that's the license picture. Anyway, are the Pelicans going to make the playoffs?
It is Zion.
Are the Pelicans? Yeah, that's Zion, man.
Oh, I thought,
Yeah, that's Zion. Are the Pelicans going to make the playoffs, man?
I
With
got
their new
Pelicans
roster.
A 9th seed, man.
Look like they signed
That means no playoffs.
No playoffs this year. I hate to say it.
Pelicans?
I love the home.
I got the
team.
Pelicans as the 8th seed, baby. We in the building.
What's the question?
Are the Pelicans going to make the playoffs?
They
With the
could be-
roster they have
I
now.
know.
Now you do understand who they have now. I believe they good for 8 seed.
I
I
think
give
they're
them
good for
9.
8 games.
They have okay. Hold on. Let me make the argument.
I gotta hear this.
You have
I love
Zion.
them guys,
You have
man.
Zion. You have Lonzo. Lonzo's gonna play more free now. He's in New Orleans, away from his daddy in California. He can actually play the ball he wants to play. You have Drew Holiday. He's still over there.
I love
You have Derek Favors that you picked up from Utah.
Right. Young guy.
If Brandon Ingram can be anything what me and Mr. Whalen thought he was going to be with the
Coming
Lakers,
off of surgery.
if he could be
Coming off
serviceable
surgery. Yeah, he's coming
or
off surgery.
whatnot, I believe they're good enough for an 8 seed.
You
I
know
give-
what's in the
I
West?
give
You
them
know
9.
what's in the West?
I understand, but I'm talking about an 8 seed.
Do you know what's in the West?
I know it's in the West.
I give them
Do
9.
I
you
know
think
what's
they
going
better than Chris Strapp and Doncic?
I got to see Chris Stapps play with Doncic.
Man, go take
I
it
got
out.
to see it. No, you see, you're going off of what you
Okay.
think's going to happen.
No, I don't.
We ain't seen him play
What
yet.
you think about? You thinking about
And- and-
Zion?
and
you
then
ain't
Chris-
seen him on the
and-
court. I seen Chris Strapp and Doncic on.
Chris
Doncic
Stapps coming
was
back from
the-
AS. He coming back from an ACL.
Doncic almost averaged a triple double almost.
yeah.
He had like
Oh,
6
yeah.
or
So
7
Chris Stapps is
assists.
going to come in balling off of ACL
Yes.
out the
You know
gate.
Chris Strapp been playing with grown people since he's like 14.
Whalen, he's coming back from an
Overseas.
injury.
And he's
dude.
You
like
know what he was
7'3".
averaging when he left?
I understand all that. And if he was healthy
He would've
last
helped Reg-
year,
if he was
I'd have
healthy
said
last year, he'd have
yeah.
helped Reg in the
Okay,
face.
Mavericks, who else? Because I believe the Pelicans are good enough for an 8 seed. I believe they're good enough for an 8 seed because you
Me
keep
too.
arguing. The man
I-
was hurt.
Why you were holding on?
That's
Utah.
just like if I said
Utah.
Utah's going to be better. Utah's going to be better.
Hey, he
Denver
really good, though,
still
when he
gotta be
played.
there.
Yeah.
Denver's going to be
I would've
there.
got him if you would've-
Lakers, Clippers.
Lakers and Clippers,
Dallas.
they'll be there. I'm not
Houston.
sold on Dallas being there. I'm
Houston?
not. Houston should be there. Houston
what?
should be there. So, okay,
And Golden
Spurs.
State.
Don't leave
Portland,
Spurs out.
Golden
Denver,
State, that's 8.
Golden State,
Portland,
Spurs.
Denver, the two
Portland.
the
Oh,
two
my
LA
God.
teams
And you trying to put the Pelicans
Oh, I
in?
for an
Nine.
8 seed. Possible, man.
Name
I'm
them
staying
now. Put your
9.
fingers up
8
again.
seed, man.
I'm
got-
staying 9.
You got
I'm
both
staying nine.
both the
They're
LA
not making
teams.
the
Both the
playoffs.
LA teams. You got Houston.
Houston, Portland,
Y'all think
Portland,
y'all
Denver.
think that Golden State gonna be back?
Just put the
Oh,
yeah.
names
Y'all
up
think
there.
Golden State?
Put the
Yeah,
names.
yeah.
Portland,
Denver.
Golden, not Golden State.
Portland, Denver.
Yeah. Golden State
Portland,
making
Denver.
playoffs,
Portland,
man.
Denver. That's
Okay.
5. Okay.
Golden State.
No, okay. Both the LA teams, Denver, Portland,
Golden
Houston,
State.
Golden State. Okay, that's 7.
Man,
That's
Utah.
6.
Utah
Spurs
is
6.
making.
You ain't got the
Utah.
Spurs.
Spurs didn't make it last year.
You-
Man, put
Utah.
the Spurs on that, man.
Michael Conley, Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell.
You
I think the
Utah.
Pelicans better than the Spurs.
You think Zion them better than the Spurs?
Utah
Yes.
number 7.
Utah.
Yes.
Utah.
Okay, Utah.
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 Oh yeah.
It'll be close. I
Dallas Spurs.
think they can make the playoffs.
No, not the Spurs.
But that was the
I
question.
don't think
That
the
was the
Spurs
question. Because we're in Louisiana, and Louisiana fans want to know.
Well,
They want to know about their
I
Pelicans.
love the Pelicans.
So
I love
I
y'all.
believe with the
Spurs
roster they
didn't
kind
make
of
the
picked up.
playoffs?
It's just no.
Spurs did make the
No,
playoffs
Spurs did make the
last year.
playoffs.
What
They
y'all
got knocked out
talking
first round.
Yeah.
They got knocked out
Who?
by Denver.
Denver.
think.
Okay,
about? Yeah,
yeah.
they did.
They got knocked out by Denver. They
Y'all
did
so
make the playoffs.
disrespectful. and Alvin Gentry ain't did nothing but break the Suns down. And after a powerful Steve Nash and a smart Stoudemire, he just broke them down.
This is the
and then he
rebuilding
broke
process.
down the Pelicans.
Rebuilding process.
Alvin Gentry shouldn't have been a rehab.
I got a question for y'all.
What's up?
Westbrook to the Rockets. How that's gonna work?
Westbrook to the Rockets.
They friends. They friends, and they both got a point to prove.
I said
like
no.
I like it.
I don't.
Listen,
I don't.
I'm not talking about them being friends and have a point to prove.
Basketball
I
sense.
understand that, but my thing is this. Does Houston plan on changing their offense? Because how you gonna have
Harden already made a statement.
D'Antoni's not changing his
Harden already
offense.
made a statement.
Yeah, because how you
it's
gonna
not
have
gonna
this?
change though.
D'Antoni's not changing
Slow-paced offense
Westbrook is coming to Houston.
with Westbrook
don't change
full speed.
Yeah, they not changing for Westbrook.
And what was
Harden
Harden's
said
statement?
it ain't no they changing. Harden just said it the other day.
Harden can say what
did he
he
say?
want. That's
What did
Harden's
he say?
team.
What did he
You're
say
coming
the
to
other
meet
day?
me.
He said that they not already played together before, and then they gonna make it work.
They
You're
wasn't
not
the caliber
listening to what
players,
I'm
man.
saying.
Harden was starting.
You're not listening
Harden
to
wasn't
what
no
I'm
MVP
saying.
when he was in
I'm
OKC.
not talking about
That's a
Harden.
totally different
And listen,
person.
If you don't know the
hold on,
story,
time out.
James Harden said that he
Whalen.
agreed to come off the
Whalen.
bench. They put James Harden with that Andre Robinson dude in that spot there. They had him to put there, and he told them no.
Harden also said that
He
he would
told
play
them
great
he
with
wanted
Chris
to come
Paul.
off the sixth
He
man.
also
He wanted
said
to
when
come
him
off
and
the
Chris
sixth
Paul
man.
that they would play great
Listen to
together, and they
this. Okay,
almost
listen
ended up
to
killing
this.
each other.
And they almost was a game away from beating the Warriors.
Hey,
Yeah,
And
but
Chris
it,
Paul blew his knee out.
but it
let's
blew
talk
up.
about it.
excuse
And then
me.
last year,
Excuse me. You mind listening for a second?
Nope.
So you can understand what I'm saying?
Reg,
Okay.
get the mic out your chest. There you go.
You sitting up there talking about they played together. When they played for Oklahoma, they wasn't playing with that offense they have now in Houston.
Who's their coach?
They was
Scott
running.
Brooks?
They was running whenever
Scott
they
Brooks.
played
Scott
with
Brooks'
Oklahoma.
system not close to
Now what I'm
D'Antoni.
saying is Houston got this slow pace offense. So when James Harden doing his dribbling and dancing, what Westbrook doing?
He can't stand in the corner.
What he doing? Because
He
he's not a knockdown shooter like
He
that.
gonna go get a rebound.
He
So now what?
So that's
now
what
what's
he
the
gonna
next
have to
question?
do, get a
No,
rebound?
that's what he do. That ain't what he gotta do. That's what he do. He get triple doubles, huh?
Okay.
But
So he gonna go get a
so
rebound.
you bringing him there to be a
believe-
rebounder, a 6'2"
No,
rebounder?
we just talking about when Harden got the ball.
I
Because guess
believe-
what? Harden not gonna score 88 points.
He
So
gonna
when
score
Harden on
45?
the bench or Harden
He
time,
can score 45.
Westbrook not gonna
He
shoot
score
like Harden.
30 the whole 2.
Westbrook not about to shoot
Mike
like
check,
Harden.
that's not gonna win you a game.
That's what we trying to
one
talk.
game.
It
That's
won
what
them
we trying
50.
to talk about.
It won them 50.
Listen,
That his 50 points won him 50 games.
listen.
Man,
What?
I like
Who
to say
you
yes.
talking about? Houston
Oh,
or
because
We
I'm
talking,
saying
OKC?
the
we talking about the other production too now.
Yeah, Capella's still there.
They're gonna have to change
You know
the
what Capella
offense.
averaged point wise last year?
Yeah, but it's not.
But Waylon, that's like a Final Four team you're talking about with Houston. Like Houston, Westbrook's coming to them.
You're gonna have to
He
change-
has to adjust to what
I
they're
don't think
doing.
it's
Are they
work.
gonna have
He's
to
gonna have
change
to.
the
I
offense?
I don't think
He's
it's
gonna have to.
How he gonna? What Westbrook gonna do when he dancing? Because James Harden won the ball a lot.
They ball dominant
He won
players.
the ball
Both
a
of
lot.
them. They ball dominant
If that-
players.
They both ball
If
down.
Dan
So
Tony
the
was a
only-
strong enough coach to get, but I don't think that he's strong enough to do that.
See, but
to
this,
kind of
this, now this
change
is
the
what I
offense.
heard that they might do.
Let me ask y'all one question. I got one
heard that
question
they
for
might-
y'all when y'all get
They
done.
might play them together, and then when 6 minutes come, you gonna take one of them out
I got
and
one.
let them run the team.
Okay.
And
I'ma let y'all
that-
talk.
But what happens in the fourth quarter?
Get me for when everybody done.
What happens
And I
in the
got a
fourth
question
quarter?
for everybody.
No, you good.
And I want
You good.
an honest
Go ahead.
answer.
Go ahead,
Go
right
ahead.
now.
You good? Go ahead.
I want an honest answer
Go
from
ahead.
y'all three.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
What's up?
And I don't want an honest answer.
Okay.
How old is Chris Paul?
34.
Next question. Y'all about to try to convince me and yourself and the people listening that a 34-year Chris Paul and James Harden is better than
No.
Westbrook
I
and
didn't
James
say that.
Harden.
No,
Who
no,
said
no, no,
that?
no, no,
Listen, how they gonna get worse?
I didn't say
They
that.
I
made
just said it
it
won't
to
work.
the semifinals right before the finals, and you finna trying to convince me that Chris Paul and Harden is better than
We never
Westbrook and
said
James.
that.
No, I never said that. They're better. They're better, but they're not championship. They're not championship contenders. though.
Me, it's the system.
They're better than Chris Paul and Harden, but they're not championship contenders. Are they going to like the Final Four? Are they gonna make a Final Four?
The
If
only
Chris
thing
Paul-
I can
No.
say
With them.
What I'm
Right.
saying,
No.
if they
I'm saying
change
if
the
Chris-
offense,
If Chris Paul and James Harden
No.
can do it, Westbrook and Harden can do it.
Chris
all
Paul,
I'm saying.
Okay.
Chris Paul
All right.
don't run
I'm
up the
saying,
court
if you
like
don't agree
Westbrook.
with that, you lost your mind.
Chris Paul don't run
I
up
gotta
the
agree
court
to
like
disagree, man.
Westbrook.
I
Chris
gotta
Paul ball
disagree.
dominant too. Chris
Okay.
Paul ball dominant too, and he don't even rebound.
All right.
Westbrook can't shoot.
Shout out to Anthony Davis. Shout out to Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Making
we're going to Laker talk.
NBA
Back to the
2K
West
cover,
side,
man, with LeBron James, baby.
West side.
Lakers, baby. You see the hat on right here, baby. You see the Lakers hat right here, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Enough of that.
You see the Lakers hat right here,
Enough of
baby.
that. Enough
You
of
got
that.
the greatest on your side. Everything will be all right, AD.
Yes, sir.
AD, when you got the greatest on your side, everything will be all right,
I'm
my
looking
brother.
forward to this year.
We
The Lakers done loaded
back.
up.
We back.
I'm looking forward to the Lakers. What about the Nets, Ryan? What your Nets gonna do this year, man?
Nets, well, I mean, KD's out. It's not really. I
it's still
don't really
his team,
see
though.
them.
He's still a net.
But with the Nets,
Yeah,
gonna
but
do, I think
he-
that's
but-
what KD gonna do. We know KD not gonna be playing.
The
What
Nets, the
gonna
team
do.
you'll be
The
cheering
Really?
for.
We're just
team.
scouting this year.
So KD is the Nets.
So did y'all hear the?
I'm a KD fan. I'm not.
So who you going for?
total- I'm
you going for
going-
the Nets.
No, this year I'm a
Yeah.
free agent. I'm going for anybody.
Your guys with a team and he's
My
free.
dude's on the bench with an ace with a damn
no.
Achilles, man. I'm a free agent, man. No, man. I'm a net. I'm a net. I'm a root for the Nets, but it ain't gonna be the same without my guy being there. It just won't. It won't be the same.
You rooted
That's
for
like
Golden
watching the
State
whole
when he
season of
wasn't
the
there?
Patriots
I thought you
without
said you
Tom
like
Brady being
Kyrie.
there. It'd be
I
like
like
you would
Kyrie.
still watch him, but it
I
wouldn't be
was
the
with
same.
Pat. No, I was the same.
No, but I'm saying it
was
wouldn't
the
be the
same.
same. No.
was the same.
Okay, well we'll see if it's the same once he retires.
I thought you said you
Once he
like
turns
Kyrie.
65 and he get out of there, we'll see if you still gonna be a Patriot. We gonna
What
see.
they got to do with KD still playing with the Nets?
Nah, he's 30 years old.
They got he on the
He's
roster.
31.
No, this year,
30.
this year the net. Well, they in the East. They'll make the playoffs. They made the playoffs without him.
What y'all think about his reasoning for going there, talking about he liked the system that much?
What system?
I believe he
I know
wanted.
everybody got the notification.
Really and truthfully, since I'm the
Like, what
KD
system?
fan, I believe KD went there for business reasons.
Give it to D'Angelo
Business
Russell.
reasons?
I believe he wanted to go out
What
there.
business he gonna do?
No, the boy is a entity unto himself.
I know, but what business you talking about?
He has
though?
businesses, Reg.
What business you talking about that he gonna do?
Businesses.
Okay, well, which one?
Oh, so you want me to sit here and just list them off and label
Well, I
them or
would figure
whatnot?
that if you're saying that, then you would have something to
No,
back
he's
up
out there
that-
for business
that
reasons
story
because
right there.
that's New York. That's like one of
Or
the
is that-
meccas
or
of
is that- Or
sports.
is that Mr. Ryan's opinion on why he went?
Well, everything I say is my opinion,
Well, you
Reg.
just said Kevin Durant went there because
For business reasons.
Well,
I
you
believe he
saying that
went
like
there.
you know that.
Just like I believe LeBron went to LA for business
He
reasons.
need to invest in an S curve.
The GOAT.
We're not going there. Moving on. Hold on, man. I got a
got
quick hit because
something,
we
man.
getting to an hour right now, so we got to move it along.
I got
Quick hit.
something.
Ben Simmons signs
Ben
for
Simmons
100.
signs 5-year deal worth over $170 million.
5-year max.
I think that is a no, and that's all I'll say.
Yeah,
Well-
I don't know how you can make that much money and all you do is shoot free throws and layups.
He averaged 17.
This is my news.
9, and
Tobias Harris posted on
No, he
Instagram
never
that
shot
they
one
were in the
three-pointer.
gym and he had a shooting glove on. I didn't know they made shooting gloves, but he was in the gym with a shooting
Spread
glove
some
on,
money.
practicing his
That's
shot.
right.
So
That's right.
maybe
I guess
he'll
when
come
you
back.
get
That
all
glove,
money,
his
you can buy
contract
that
was
glove, a
$170
shooting
million.
glove.
That glove better be at least 100.
Shoot
Hey,
more
I'm
threes
gonna
than
say
your
this.
He couldn't
center.
afford a glove before he got the
I
contract.
will say this.
No.
With his TV deals and stuff like that, I saw a dude named Solomon Hill get $52 million for 2 years
From the
with the
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna give him that, yeah, you got to get him.
Yeah, you got to
but
get
we
Ben.
got-
You got to get a triple double.
The money's
I
just
think
crazy
we
in the
just-
NBA
that's
right
it.
now.
Let's
It's
go.
crazy.
Let's
It's
go.
crazy.
Solomon Hill.
Early predictions, each conference.
What, Final
basketball?
Four?
Yeah.
Real quick,
East,
real
West,
quick.
East West. We're gonna
Quick
do
hits, y'all. Quick hits.
East West.
You want to know the conference
Yeah. East.
championships?
Yep.
East and West.
Final Four.
Conference
Final Four.
championship.
East side.
Final
I'll go
Four.
Final Four.
Final Four.
I got Bucks 76ers on that.
Bucks.
I got the
Sixers,
Lakers
East.
and the Clippers.
Lakers, Clippers,
No,
West.
I'm gonna retract that.
Okay.
I like Bucks, Celtics.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Who
all the
else?
beating
Who in
path.
the West?
Celtics.
Who in the West, Mr. Whalen?
In the West,
Yeah.
Lakers,
Of course.
Rockets.
Ugh.
Oh,
Western Conference.
so
Finals?
you gonna ride that till the wheels fall off? That,
Oh, it's gonna fall
you
off
and
fast.
Westbrook.
Who you got?
West. I have Lakers, Trailblazers.
Okay.
East. I'll go Greek Freak led Bucks
Okay.
against Philly. Man, Philly just deep.
Yeah, they
Philly
did.
just deep. It's just.
They still
Mr.
deep
Ryan?
without Butler.
Mr.
They
Okay,
still deep without Jimmy
Yeah.
Butler.
Who you got? Mr. Ryan?
In the West, I think it's gonna be the battle of LA.
Okay.
It's gonna be Clippers Lakers.
Okay.
In the East,
I
Bucks.
don't think so.
No.
I think Bucks Philly. Bucks Philly because Toronto's
Yeah,
not there.
it's-
Bucks Philly. I think that's what it's gonna be in
I'm
the
just
East.
saying, man. I mean, I think Kemba Walker come in there a little more humble than Kyrie, and they got the same. outside of Al Horford.
Oh yeah,
That's not a bad pick.
It's not a
That's
bad
not a
pick.
bad
Now they
pick.
got him out the way. They got Jaylen Brown. All them gonna
If
get
Ben
him.
could just get any sort of a shot, they would be the
they
odds-on
got,
favorite.
It's just the locker room thing. I think with Kyrie, that's gonna be a totally different thing, and I think them young guys gonna embrace the locker room better with Kimba than Kyrie. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be a big difference.
So that's our picks. Y'all can hold us to that later on and whatnot.
We got
I'm gonna
Reds.
go with the Lakers.
Oh, my
and the
bad.
Clippers.
Lakers, Clippers,
Lakers, Clippers?
And then,
Staples Center.
I'm gonna take the Bucks.
Man, y'all slipping on the Rockets.
I don't think the Rockets gonna be that
I'm gonna
good.
take
Wait.
the Bucks, and I'm gonna take Boston.
Bucks and Boston.
Bucks and
Bucks and
Boston.
Boston.
That's what I got.
All right.
Okay.
All right, man. So look, let's
that's our
move on
basketball
to
picks.
music right now, man.
Quick
Shout
hits,
out to your
quick
boy
hits.
Rick Ross, Ricky Rose, coming out with Port of Miami 2 August night.
Yeah.
Right now he have 2 singles out, Act a Fool and Big Time.
Yes, sir.
On the cover is his CD. He gave tribute to his late manager Black Boat. So shout out to Rick Ross. Can't wait till that Port of Miami 2 come out.
Been waiting on another Port of Miami. Been waiting on another Rick Ross. Period.
Yeah,
Just an album.
That's just
The
quality
real
music.
Rick Ross,
That
you
type
know.
of music Rick Ross makes is quality, laid back. Highway riding. You know, that's something to ride to.
That's right.
That's quality, man. So
And also
shout out
to-
Rick Ross.
Shout out to Rick Ross. Also
Rick
to
Ross, keep his shirt on.
No, he don't have to no more, man. Rick Ross done hit the dive. Rick Ross done hit the gym. Rick Ross done got everything straight. So
Ross-
new release this
Greats.
week. Also, Big Crit had an album come out. Fourth
Shout out
studio
Crit.
album. Crit is here.
Shout
19
out to Big
tracks
Crit, man.
featuring Lil Wayne, J. Cole. I was bumping it on the way to the studio down
sir.
here. If y'all hadn't listened to Big Crit, go check him out.
Yeah.
It's always good.
that's
Good
Southern
music.
love. That's Southern right there.
Yeah, from the MISS. So
Yes.
he just came out, and that's what I got on music.
Yeah.
Anybody else with any
Shout
more
out
quick
Chance
hits?
the Rapper, man. Chance the
Oh,
Rapper.
Chance the Rapper.
Said yesterday he was set to release his debut album titled The Big Day, July 26th, man. That's actually going to be his first debut album. He's released other albums, but those were free. So this one you can pre-order. Go ahead and do that if you can. Chance is another person, makes good
I like
quality
Chance.
music,
I like
man.
Chance.
That's something you're going to enjoy. That's for all ages,
Yes, sir.
young, old, in between. Everybody, man. Shout out Chance, July 26th, The Big Day.
All right.
And shout out to T.I., man. Open up the Trap Music Museum. It is now open to the public.
I saw that. I
It's
saw
in
that.
Atlanta.
Trap
He got the
Music
Trap
Museum.
Music Museum
Didn't he open one in Cali too?
in Atlanta. Well,
I seen
it
one in
might have
Cali
been
where he
Cali.
opened
It might
up.
have been in Cali.
Or he might have
been
two.
in Cali.
I know he got one in Atlanta.
I'm gonna have to check on.
From
that.
what I seen, like I think he did
I
open.
think he might, yeah.
Unless he got a chain of them.
And the last thing I want to do on the music, shout out to Jennifer Lopez featuring French Montana, Medicine.
Oh,
Shout out French. I'm going to see French in 2 weeks. Shout out French Montana. I don't know
Medicine.
what you're talking about, but I am. Shout out French
Medicine.
Montana. I'll be.
I think I heard Beyonce dropped something last night for the Lion King, or like midnight last night or something.
She
Yeah,
did.
that's
She
right.
did.
Talking about it.
Shout
But,
out to
the
Jennifer
Lion King
Lopez.
gonna go hard.
Yeah, Waylon Lion King. You had some on the Lion King.
Then I got me and my little family. We already got our tickets. If you ain't got your tickets,
The
better go ahead
Lion
and get
King,
them.
man,
That's
that's
a
a
classic.
classic.
That's a
Go
classic.
check out that Lion King,
Around these
definitely.
parts.
That's
Grew
for the
up
new
on that Lion
generation.
King.
If you
Old
can get a ticket
generation.
right now, because they sold out right now.
Yeah.
Oh, box office going to break.
Yeah.
Sir, yes,
That'll
sir.
Yeah.
break the box
Yeah.
office.
And moving on, man, moving on.
Nice quick hit
We'll
topic.
give a
Yeah.
shout out if y'all out here in Louisiana, in Lake Charles, Louisiana, July 19th through the 20th, they have the Southwest Louisiana Hot Air Balloon Festival.
Wow.
So if you want to go get in the hot air balloon and travel,
They
more
can
than
have
welcome
that.
to
You
go over
probably
there.
won't need no fire either. It's
Sit
hot
down
out
They
there.
can have
International
that.
Airport.
They
I will
just be
stay
up
on the
there
ground.
with nothing.
I'll stay on the ground. I didn't even know we had a hot air festival down there. What? Hot air?
Hot
Didn't we
air
just get
balloon.
through Barry? And you
Hot
gonna
air
put me in the
balloon.
air? Oh
People
no!
outside, they blow themselves up, and you just go. You don't need no fire. Nothing.
I will stay on the ground. Now if they
Hot
got
air
some boonand or
balloon.
whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Then we good. We good.
Yeah, man. And
Only other thing I got, fantasy football about to get started. We about a month away, and looking forward to that.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Yes,
We're
sir.
gonna do a fantasy football preview maybe next week or in the upcoming weeks, because we're gonna be doing this every week for the public to know. We're gonna be doing this every week. You're gonna see us, and you're also gonna see other members of the division. We're gonna have a fantasy football preview coming up real soon,
Yeah,
and just
talk about
certain
it.
topics and things of that nature. We're gonna be on YouTube. We're going to be on open access.
Yeah.
Just look for us, man. Look for us. We're coming.
Before we close out, quick, the top 3 vacation spots right now to go to. First one on the list is New York. New York is full of culture and diversity.
New York.
Y'all want to take y'all trip to New York,
and you can see KD in the wheelchair.
You can see KD
Now, why
in
you
the
got?
wheelchair.
See, I'm done.
You can
I'm
see
done.
KD
Get Fur out of here.
I mean, if you want to go to New York, you're gonna see him.
To see in a wheelchair.
My bad, KD.
Hawaii, man. I want to take a trip to Hawaii, man. The Big Island in Hawaii always have a popular destination for travelers.
I agree.
She just left from Hawaii.
Yeah.
What she thought about it?
She had a good time.
Yeah, you can't.
Can't go wrong with Hawaii.
I want to check that out. And last but not least, man, we gotta go there together. We gotta go to Rome. I want to go see the ruins. I want to go see the Colosseum. You know, I went to Europe, but I went overseas. I'm sorry, but I never got a chance to go to
monumental
Rome.
stuff, man.
And that's on my
I'm down for
that's
Rome.
on my basket list right there to go look at some Rome and check out the history.
On your who
and the
list?
architect.
Basket
My
list.
bucket
Bucket.
list. I said my basket.
Oh, basket
I'm
list.
sorry.
He's from the South.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Excuse
you
me.
can tell that.
I've been up all night for a couple of days.
We rather
recording,
baskets
doing
than
different
buckets
things,
out
so I'm a
here.
little
Everything.
tired.
Yeah, basket over buckets.
Anybody else with any more quick hits? Anybody else?
Oh, I got one, man. A
last
big
thing
topic.
about the golf.
Yeah, the golf. Go ahead, Fred.
I got a big one, man. Rest in peace, Eric Gardner. Yesterday, I want to say they came out in the news that that's the guy that got choked by the NYPD officer. The famous slogan, "I can't breathe." You know, they let the officer go off yesterday with no charges. Walk free is actually on his 5-year anniversary that they
No charges brought up against him or
Yeah,
anything.
so-
I saw that.
no charges. So rest in peace, Eric Gardner, to his family.
Very
Many
sad
prayers
day.
to you.
Yeah, his
I know
whole
it ain't
family,
the
man.
easiest time, especially with all the media that's involved
It's too
around
many-
it. It's
too much of that is happening, man.
Yeah,
I gotta
man,
be
it's
careful
just-
out there, man, and just
it's just
stay out of it.
Be smart. Be smart.
Be smart.
Best thing you can do.
And also, with first saying that, rest in peace. I almost forgot, man. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker.
shout out to
Passed
Sweet
away.
Pea, man.
You know what I'm
Passed
saying?
away,
So
and
I heard he
in a
got
car accident.
Yep.
got hit by a car.
Yeah,
if
hit
I'm
by
seeing
a
the
car.
reports right, I
Yeah.
couldn't really see too much more than that. Now that you want to know all the graphic details, but pound for pound, one of the best fighters for maybe like a 5-year period. So shout out
Sweet Pea,
to
man.
Sweet Pea, killed in Virginia, and you will be missed and remembered.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
So that's all I got, y'all.
Only other thing we ain't touched is the Open Championship, the golf.
Right. Oh
And
yeah.
that starts up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Thursday.
Wednesday, yep.
Yeah.
Thursday.
We definitely gonna be tuning into that,
it-
fellas.
It's over the pond, so if you want to watch, you're gonna have to be up at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning.
You got Tiger wailing. You got Tiger. You got Tigger. Tiger on the field.
Man, we taking
I would
Tiger,
like
man.
I would like to take Tiger, but
We taking
I'm
Tiger,
going
baby.
with Rory this rip.
Roar?
Rory.
Okay.
Remember I said it, Rory. I like
want
Koepka.
McElroy.
I like Koepka, but
McElroy.
and Koepka did something smart this week. He got some guy from over there that know the course real well because they hadn't played this course in a major in like 51 years.
Ooh.
So ain't none of
He did
these
his
young
homework.
guys played this course
Yeah.
until like a week ago. So Koepka, he got some strange on the bag that done played about 100 rounds on that course, and that guy just gonna tell him where to hit it.
Tricks up his sleeve.
So
He didn't even take a practice round. He said that wherever the guy tell him to hit it, that's where he gonna hit it.
So no major,
This is
Mr.
up,
Whalen
this is
prediction,
up.
no major for Tiger on this rip.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like Rory on this one.
That's fine,
Tiger
though.
ain't
That's
ain't
fine.
played a lot since the Masters. Even since the U.S. Open. So
Yeah.
he kind of took a little time off, and after that Masters and all that stuff took a toll on him. But
Yeah,
he will
yeah,
be
yeah.
back, and he gonna break the major record.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. He
All
sure
right.
will.
You heard it
Yeah,
here first.
15 right
Heard it here
now.
first.
Man.
Well, look, we'd like to thank everybody. Hold on.
Appreciate it.
Did anybody else have
Appreciate
anything
it,
else?
baby.
That's it, man.
Thank
We'd like
y'all
to
for
thank
tuning
everybody.
in.
First, an inaugural podcast or whatnot. I'm Ryan G.
Reggie F. Baby.
C-Ride, baby, Chris.
And I'm Mr. T, Mr. Taylor.
And we gonna holler. Y'all gonna see us again next week.
The
Thank y'all for
division.
supporting us. And we out.
Till next week.
Yeah.